Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Orlando Valido, Oli Valido, or Pimp Oli that they call me on YouTube. Tonight we're going to talk about another country music artist, which he was country, gospel, and pop. His name is Eddy Anorld. Eddy Anorld. Here's a picture of him. Back then, he was way back in the days when he was really famous. But there, let me read for you his autobiography. But first, let me give you the primary information. Richard Edward Arnold was born on May 15, 1918, May 8, 2008, was an all-American country music artist, singer who performed for 6 decades. He was a Nashville Sound country popular music innovator for the last 50 years. Since 1950, he scored 147 songs on the Billboard country music charts, and second to George Jones. Second to only George Jones. You hear that? He sold more than 85 million records. 85 million records as a member of the Grand Ole Opry beginning in 1943 and the Country Music Hall of Fame beginning in 1966. Arnold ranked 22nd on the Country Music Television 2003 list for the 40 greatest man country music. Okay, here we go with a table of content for you guys. Early years, number 1. Second, Korea, Nashville Sound. 3, latest year, and that's 4, the graphic. 5, weapons. 6, external link. Early years, we're going to start with that right now. Arnold was born, like I said, on May 15, 1918, on a farm near Henderson, Tennessee. Her father is a sharecropper, played the fiddle, while his mother played guitar. Arnold's father died when he was only 11 years old, forcing him to leave school and begin helping the family farm. This led him to later gaining his nickname Tennessee Playboy. Ploy, not Playboy, Ploy. Plowboy. Arnold attended Princeton High School in Princeton, Tennessee, where he played guitar for school function and in an event. He quit before graduation to help with the farm work, but continued to performing after arriving mule with his guitar hung on his back. Arnold worked a part-time assistant on the mortuary, mortuary, mortuary. In 1934, at the age of 16, Arnold made his debut on WDJS AM in Jackson, Tennessee. He began performing at local nightclub. He was hired permanently by WTJS in 1937. In 1938, he was hired by WMPS AM, Memphis, Tennessee, where he was one of his most popular performer. He soon left WMPS for KWKAM in St. Louis, Missouri, followed by briefly by a spot on the WHAS AM Louisville, Kentucky. He performed for WSM AM on the Grand Ole Opry during 1943 as a solo artist. Okay, in 1944, Arnold signed a contract with RCA Victor in Tennessee and with the manager Colonel Tom Parker. Wow, Colonel Tom Parker, who would later manage Elvis Presley. Arnold's first single was Little Notice, but the next each minute seemed a million. Each minute seemed a million. That was years. He scored number 5 on the country chart in 1945. His success began 2 decades of unprecedented chart performance. Arnold next 57 single rank at the top 10 in the U.S. charts, including 19 number 1 success. Wow, that's very interesting. In 1946, Arnold scored the first major success with That's How Much Love You. That's How Much I Love You. That was in 1946. And then in 1948, he had 5 successful songs at the charts simultaneously. That's me at the same time. That year he had 9 songs at the top 10, 5 of those were number 1 and scored for 40 of the year and 52 weeks with Parker as manager as Arnold continued to dominate with 13 of 20 best country music songs. 1947-1948, he became the host of the Mutual Radio Purina sponsor segment of the Opry and Mutual Checkboard Jamboree at the midday program shared with on the stop. It was a podcast for Nashville Theater. He recorded a radio program, increased Arnold's popularity, and he did a CBS radio series Hometown Reunion with Duke Paducas, Paducah. Arnold quit Opry during the 1948. His hometown reunion briefly broadcast competition to the Opry on Saturday nights. In 1949-1950, he performed on the Columbia movie Footling Rhythm, the Hometown. Arnold began with working at television early in 1950, hosting the Eddy Anorld Show. Who hosts his own show. That's what this means. And the summer program was broadcast successfully by the 3 television networks, replacing very common dinosaur program. He also performed on August guest host on the ABC TV show or as an Orlando Season Tribute ARK Jubilee from 1955 to 1960. Arnold featured syndicated Eddy Anorld time from 1955. Excuse me for that. So he did also, let me say that again, Arnold featured and syndicated Arnold time from 1955 to 1957. From 1960 to 1961, he also hosted an NBC TV show Today on the Farm. Excuse me for that, but I still have the cough. I'm trying my best to do this. to do this podcast for you. It's never easy. It's never easy for me when I got the cough and the flu. But when I'm fine, I do fine. Second career in Nashville sound, you will go with that. With the rise of the rock and roll in the mid 1950s, Arnold record sales began to decline to follow to the RCA Victor. Country recording artist Jim Reeves found greater audience with a popular sounding twin lines arrangement. Arnold annoyed many of his country music establishments, by recording with Hugo Winterhalter, Winterhalter, en orquesta de RCA Victor station in New York City. Winterhalter papaviente de arrangement the Carol Car, the richest man in the world. However, he hoped expand Arnold in a field by the beyond his country music base. The style pioneered by Reeves and Arnold became known as the Nashville Sound. During the 1953, Arnold and Tom Parker had a dispute. Arnold fired him. From 1954-1963, Arnold performed with managed by Joe Sida, C-S-I-D-A. In 1964, Sida was replaced by Jerry Purcell. Arnold embarked on the second career to broaden him music to more diverse audience. In the summer of 1965, he had the first number one country song in 10 years. What he doing in my world? And the struck gold again 6 months later. With the song, he became the most well-known, Made the World Go Away, which is one of my favorite songs, sung by Donny and Marie too, which I remember that very well. Accompanied by first pianist Floyd Kramer and piano featuring Alicia Kirk, Kerr singers, and as a result, Arnold's rendition became international success. Made the World Go Away become his only top 10 pop hit. Yeah, I do believe that too. Bill Walker orchestra arrangement provide the large background for 16 continuous success sung by Arnold in the late 1960s. Arnold performed with the Symphony Orchestra in New York City Las Vegas, Hollywood, and performed Carnegie Hall for 2 concerts and the Coconut Grove in Las Vegas. In 1966, Arnold was introduced to the Country Music Hall of Fame, the youngest performer to receive that honor. Yeah. The following year, Arnold was voted for the first awarded Country Music Association Entertainer of the Year for 2 years in a row. Later, he released an autobiography named It's a Long Way from Chester County. Having been with the RCA Victor since 1944, Arnold left the label in 1973 for MGM Records, where they recorded 4 albums which include several top 40 success. He returned to RCA in 1976 for the company for the remainder of his career. Okay, that's very interesting too. So he switched a little bit back. He went back to RCA. That's good. RCA is a very good record label. Even John Denver, my favorite one, was from RCA Records. Later years and that, he would come with that. During the 1980s, Arnold declared himself semi-retired but continued recording. In 1984, Academy of Country Music awarded Arnold with the Pioneer Award. His next album, You Don't Miss a Thing, was not released until 1991. Arnold performed world tour for several more years. By 1992, Arnold sold nearly 85 million records and had a total of 145 week #1 song, more than any other singer. In 1996, RCA issued an album, Arnold's main success since 1944, as a part of the Essential series. Arnold, 78 years old, retired from active singing to he still perform occasionally. On May 16, 1998, the day after his 80th birthday, he announced his final retirement during the concert at a hotel in New Orleans, Las Vegas. At the same year, National Academy of Recording Arts and Science introduced the recording to make the world go away into a Grammy Hall of Fame. In 2000, he was awarded the National Medal of Arts. In 2005, Arnold received a Lifetime Achievement Award from the Recording Academy. And later that year, he released final album for the RCA title After All This Year. Arnold died from natural causes on May 8, 2008, in the care facility in Nashville, Tennessee, 1 week before his 90th birthday. His wife, of 66 years, Sally Greenhouse, Arnold had preceded him in death by 2 months later. They were survived by 2 children, Richard E. Arnold Jr. and Joanne Arnold Pollard. Pollard. The 2 grandchildren, Kay Mitchell Pollard and R. Sharon Pollard Jr., Our four greatest grandchildren, Katie E. Pollard, Jack Pollard, Rowan Pollard, and Ben John. On May 31, 2008, RCA released To Life as a single of the album. After all this year, it debuted at number 49 on the Hot Country Song chart, our first entry in 25 years of recording, the oldest person to chart in the Billboard magazine, and set to record and set the record for the longest span between the first chart single and the last in the last 62 years and 11 months. Each man seemed like a million years. Debuted on June 30, 1945, and extended it on a career chart history to 7 decades. 7 decades, that's important, guys. Okay, here we go with the graphics. For the list of single albums, see Eddy Anorld discography. Kiss my mother on my stomach by giving power to just I got some gases and stuff like that because of the medicine that I'm drinking for the flu, which is a very strong one, very heavy antibiotic. But soon, it also give me a very bad stomachache because the medicine is strong. I had to drink it with food, and that's what I had to do. Okay. Background information. First name, Richard Edward Anorld, also known as the Tennessee Playboy. He was born on May 15, 1918, unbelievable, in Henderson, Tennessee. And died May 8, 2008, aged 89 years old, Nashville, Tennessee. Country, generally country, gospel, pop. Occupation, singer, songwriter, TV host, actor. Again, occupation, singer, songwriter, TV host, actor. Instrumental and guitar, bass, and banjo. Guitar and banjo. 2000 year active. Excuse me for that. I was thinking of something else. Year active, 1937-2005. Label, RCA Victor, 1944, 1972, 1976, 2008, and then finally MGM Record, 1973, 1976. So, not too many years, like 2 or 3 years only, I think. For that twist and then he's straight back. Okay, guys. I finished with this podcast for Eddy Anorld. I can't believe he was born in 1918. My grandfather was born in 1901 or 1902, I think. He lived to more or less than Anorld lived a little bit shorter. My grandfather lived to 96 years old. Oh my God, 96 years old. I still remember my grandfather. He was a farmer too, a country boy too, just like I was in my early childhood from 10 to 11, maybe 12 years old. That's a great memory too. Not so many people live that long that my grandfather did and Eddy Anorld did. And in those days, people like them, they eat from the ground, everything from the ground. And the chicken and the cow, all that there was natural. For them, that's why they live so long. And also why not so many people live so long these years, because they don't eat from the ground. Everything is not natural. Everything, when you eat natural, from the natural source, you bet your butt you're gonna live long, long, long time. That's for sure. Okay, guys. I will appreciate that you guys listening to me, watching me. Excuse me for my cough or for my flu. I wish I go away completely. I'm almost 100%, but not there yet. I said 94, 95%. The only thing I have left is this horrible, horrible cough that I hated. But I'll get soon. I'll get better soon. That's for sure. Remember what I tell you, all you guys, always. Pray for yourself. Pray for your family. Pray for your neighbor. It's very important too. Because they, one time or another, going to be like your loved one too. When you need them, they're going to be there. And when they need you, you're going to be there too. That's a fact. And pray for your country. Pray for the world. Pray there will be no more pandemics, no more diseases or war. It's very important that we do that. Okay? Thank you very much for listening to me. My name is Orlando Valido, or Pimp Oli, or Oli, that they call me. Thank you very much. Have a good night. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.